Okay, so here we have an agenda widget that is going to have a title, and that title is party agenda, and then it has a list of items. We have start the party, live the party, and take the party home. And if we look at what that looks like in the page, you see we're rendering our widget in the browser, and we have a H2 in here, and we have our unordered list right here. Let's go ahead and make this so that all these values are going to be part of the properties being passed to this agenda widget. So first thing we want to do is let's go ahead and create an interface for the agenda widget. So that interface, we're going to export it, and we'll call it agenda item. It's going to have a title. That's going to be a string. And it's going to have an array of items. Let's just make this any right now. Because up here what I'll do is I'll just go ahead and create another interface. And I'm just going to call it item. Because, nothing fancy. It'll have an ID. That'll be a number. That's going to be the 1, the 2, or the 3 that we have listed here. And we'll have a message for the agenda. And that message will be a string. Okay, so now I can change this the heading here that was just a little placeholder to be an item because I'm a good TypeScript citizen. And the way that you can make this work now, oops, I gotta move these. All right, let's get rid of this, move this factory function down. Oops. Move it down here. I deleted the Y because, that's what I do. Okay, so now what I can do, clean this up a little bit. So now what I can do is that the create method you get for the function-based widgets in Dojo returns something that you can use that has another property on it. I'll call it properties. And it's a properties function they can call to initialize this widget with some property values. And you can go ahead and now type those properties to be the agenda item. So now what I can do is that in the function of my widget, I can go ahead and destructure the properties out of here. And remember I set this to the properties function, meaning that I can go ahead and grab these values by calling the properties method. And I'm going to go ahead and grab the title and the items. Let's update the widget to take these values now. So we replace party hard with the title. And we're going to replace these list items with the items that were being passed. Now we go ahead and use a map function. And this is going to give me an item. And for this item, we're going to return a list. The key is when you're working with list items is that you're going to want to provide a key on these list items so that the VDOM renderer or the VDOM engine can manage multiple items of the same type and not mess things up. So let me go and destructure some stuff off of the item here. Oops. So I want the ID and the message. So the key is going to be the ID. That'll be unique among this list items. And again, we're going to go ahead and list the ID here, ID and then dot, and then our message. There we go. I can go ahead and delete these now. Save this. But if we come back to the browser, it's going to tell us we have an error because we're not providing any properties to the widget when we use it inside of our application over here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and create some dummy data. So I'll create items. Is going to be an array of something. For my title, let me just go ahead and create a title over here. And I'll just go ahead and make it a little something different. My party agenda. And then my array is going to be an array of items. So the first one will be with an ID of 1. And the message is going to be, of course, need to start the party, just like we did before. The second one will be an ID of 2. And this one here, the message is going to be, you want to live the party. And of course, the last one with an ID of 3 is going to have a message of these ticks. Don't let the party stop. Now I can go ahead and pass these items and the title to my agenda. Title is going to be equal to title, and items are going to be equal to, oops, no space there, items. All right, and you can see the types are all happy. So now if I save that, look back at our page again, should refresh. And there we go. We got my party agenda, start the party, and live the party. Oh, and I'm messing up my ID here. There we go. I had to stringify my number. So there we go. We got start the party, live the party, and don't let the party stop.